Let's land on the beaches and go all the way.
This has got to be the boldest consumer products move of any kind, of any stripe.
These two products, Pepsi and Coke, have been going at it eyeball to eyeball. And in my view, the other guy just blinked.
The year was 1985. Coca-Cola was it, the pop of choice in a fierce cola war with rival Pepsi.
What is it?
I have no idea.
But then came April 23rd, a day that lives in history as the launch of what's been called the worst marketing disaster of all time.
Coca-Cola Company will tell a thirsty world it's putting a smoother, sweeter taste into the most instantly recognizable bottle in the world.
It was the day Coca-Cola announced New Coke.
We started producing it today.
The company's original formula, called Merchandise 7X, was so secret it was locked inside a bank vault in Atlanta. For nearly a century, it had never been dramatically changed, until New Coke came into the scene. In reality, it was a lot like Diet Coke, but sweetened with corn syrup. At first, industry experts applauded the move.
This has got to be the boldest consumer products move of any kind, of any stripe, since Eve started to hand out apples.
I believe it'll do for brand Coca-Cola what Diet Coca-Cola did for the diet market.
At the time, Coke was still #1, but pressure from Pepsi had cut down its market share by 2.5 percentage points.
These two products, Pepsi and Coke, have been going at it eyeball to eyeball. And in my view, the other guy just blinked.
Blinked it did, and in that moment, Coke was blind to what was about to happen. It forged ahead with an advertising blitz that included a pep rally video for its bottlers.
So let's let her rip. Let's land on the beaches and go all the way.
It's a kick, it's a hit, it's a Coke.
As New Coke replaced the original Coke, the soda maker suddenly had a mutiny on its hands.
I think the new Coke is too sweet. I like the old Coke better.
We're trying to start a grassroots campaign to get the old Coke back.
Can somebody out there tell me why Coke did it? Why they changed?
Coke fans revolted, and who better to explain the reaction than the late Bob Simon?
It was the people against the corporation, only in America. Coke said it was committed. So were the people. In California, they collected signatures. In Seattle, they set up a hotline.
The numbers said it all. Only 13% of soda drinkers said they liked the new drink.
Basically, there is a cadre of very loyal Coca-Cola drinkers who will only drink old Coca-Cola.
In early July, Coke showed signs of buckling. The company's president, Donald Keough, appeared on a commercial with a promise.
We're bringing it back. The original taste of Coca-Cola returns as Coca-Cola Classic. And soon America will have a real choice. The new taste of Coke or the original taste of Coca-Cola Classic.
Gay Mullins, the head of a protest group called Old Cola Drinkers of America, declared victory.
Well, I think we've won. I think that the Coca-Cola Company, if in fact they start producing the old cola, we've won.
On July 11th, 77 days after the launch, Keough held a press conference to officially announce the return of Original Coke, and to make it clear the company had faltered.
The simple fact is that all of the time and money and skill poured into consumer research on the new Coca-Cola could not measure or reveal the depth and abiding emotional attachment to original Coca-Cola felt by so many people.
New Coke eventually fizzled out, and the Coca-Cola Company embraced the blunder. 10 years after New Coke, then Chairman Robert Goizueta said, "If we had it to do all over again, knowing what the results would be, we would do precisely the same thing." And there's something to be said about the attention the fiasco received. Once again, Bob Simon.
And before you call the company crazy, think of this. When's the last time any product has gotten this much free airtime?